Cyberphile.
Lately, I've been on a bit of a Ghost in the Shell kick in an effort to get caught up on everything. And there is so much stuff to watch. So much. I want to get it all watched or rewatched before the new Hollywood movie comes out, starring ScarJo. I've been going in order of release, so next on my list was Ghost in the Shell 2, Innocence. Check it out. Innocence is in kind of a weird place as far as the story goes. It takes place after the events of the first Ghost in the Shell movie. Oh, and be warned, spoilers for the end of that movie and the manga are inbound, so feel free to switch your cyberbrain to autistic mode for this video if you're worried about that. Still with me? Okay, so, at the end of the first movie, the Major ends up fusing her ghost with the Puppet Master, a hacker AI created by Section 6 to ghost hack people, which managed to gain sentience. Ghost hacking is kind of like stealing your soul, and they can even plant false memories into your head. Very bad, very illegal. Watch the first movie for more details on that, which is also a very good watch worth checking out. So now, Major Motoko Kusanagi and the Puppet Master are one and the same, and can experience both the net and the physical world simultaneously. Win-win for both of them. Now, what they ended up doing for Innocence is adapting Chapter 6 from the manga, titled Robot Rondo. Except the only problem is that in the manga, this was before the whole Puppet Master case, which is the final chapter of the manga, meaning before the Major fused her ghost with it. So we have a continuity break here. How can the Major lead this investigation if she's fused with the Puppet Master and defected from Section 9? I've got an idea. Let's remove the Major and make Bato the main character. Well, that's what Innocence ends up doing anyway. In the manga, Bato is even more goofy than he can sometimes be in Standalone Complex. But for Innocence, they decided to make him the brooding and gritty hero, even going so far as to give him a Rambo scene. Ishikawa and Togasa play minor roles as well, and aside from Chief Aramaki, no other members of Section 9 appear in the movie. Well, unless you count the dog. The story revolves around gynoids, creepy-looking sex doll robots. I mean, look at these things. Ugh. I'm not sticking my dick in that thing. Anyway, these things start malfunctioning and killing their owners and even attempting self-termination. It could be an act of terrorism, so Section 9 is called in to investigate. It's a pretty solid story with a good deal of twists and political intrigue. I mean, what else do you expect from Ghost in the Shell? But what I really want to talk about is the presentation. Hot damn, this movie looks good! The character artwork looks great, very realistic, and sometimes creepy and disturbing, especially the gynoids. Have I mentioned the gynoids? Spooky. Anyway, a good deal of effects and backgrounds are done in CG and they look absolutely stunning. The animation looks great, especially the action sequences. If you're familiar with Standalone Complex, then you probably think of the world of Ghost in the Shell as this sort of whimsical neon and blue techno paradise. But the world Innocence portrays is a dystopian, dirty, dingy, gritty world, full of browns and other rust-like colors. It almost seems like it could be another anime altogether, yet it somehow fits and looks fantastic. I honestly wouldn't mind seeing more of this style of Ghost in the Shell. Another interesting design choice that I think is fantastic is that a number of the scenes in the movie seems like they could almost be out of a horror movie, with strange phenomenon, scenes that happen more than once in a most peculiar way, a decent amount of religious scripture, and the way the shots are set up and played out. Even the way the characters sometimes react and the sound design make it seem like it could be a horror movie. There's even a minor jump scare or two, but not enough to make you shoot out of your seat. I really loved these creepy elements. They seem to really fit with the story and setting. Unfortunately, if you're not familiar with the Ghost in the Shell universe, this movie is probably not the best starting point. You kind of need to know the cast and setting already, and without that you might feel a little lost. At least watch the first movie before jumping into Innocence. That said, if you're a Ghost in the Shell fan, or at least know a little bit about it, I'd highly recommend this movie. Actually, even if you're not a GitS fan and just want a dark, thought-provoking, and beautifully animated flick, check it out anyway. Just don't expect to catch everything as far as the story and character interactions go. At any rate, really good movie. Check it out! Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more Cyberphile content, and feel free to drop a like or comment. If you liked this video, you might want to check out one of my other videos by clicking the video inlay above. Cyberphile offline.